Monkey Man at its core is a revenge movie, originally to be released on Netflix, but because of its political commentary, nearly saw its release cancelled, but Jordan Peele saved the day and it saw a theatrical release. The movie follows the protagonist of the unnamed fighter Kid seeking vengeance against the corrupt leaders that not only took away his mother and burned down his village, but continued to spread chaos and to oppress the poor and the powerless.
Directed by Dev Patel, screenplay written by Dev Patel, starring Dev Patel, produced by Dev Patel. No, but seriously, there were other people involved too. Dev Patel manages to grasp the attention of the audience by incorporating different characters. His character Kid deals with trauma he experienced during his childhood, losing his mother in a gruesome way, and finding his way into making some money in underground fighting. The performances from the side characters were solid, such as the ring announcer, the dog, Neela, Queenie, Baba Shatti, Mustache Man, and his pal Alfonso, which the movie kind of forgets about near the final act. All play convincing enough roles to convey the corrupt and hopeless world they were living in. Jed Kurzel. The music was better than I initially thought. It was upbeat and meshed well with the fast-paced action scenes. One of the scenes in the movie, Kid was training for his big battle, and you can tell how intense it was going to be from the music they decided to go with. I wish near the end of the movie they decided to have someone play drums during the big fight scene, which we will see later in the missed opportunities section.
If I had to make any changes, it would be two of them. The first change would be having Kid keeping the mask on throughout the final act of this movie. It would have been nice to see his mask getting ripped up as the fighting progressed like we see with Batman in the Arkham games. The mask could have also helped symbolize how much more focused he was and that he wasn't the same person from the beginning of the film, turning that rage into action, which coincides with how shaky the camera was in the previous acts to how less shaky it was in the final act. Some shots I felt would have looked more unsettling with the mask. For instance, the part in the elevator where he uses his mouth to twist the knife, just imagine that shot with the mask on. Or if he were to unmask himself in front of the Mustache Man, or the shot where the elevator opens up right before he confronts the priest. Just imagine if he did that with the mask on. I think it would have resulted in more epic shots, especially with no context. The second change I would have made was when the villagers showed up in the final act as backup. I would have included the man who played the drums. Just imagine if he was in the middle of the room or on the sidelines playing the drums to motivate Kid and the other villagers. I think it would have resulted in more memorable shots. But then again, I'm not sure if something like this could have worked in practice or if it was even a good idea to begin with, but that's just my opinion.
Overall, The Monkey Man was a hard 7.5. If you enjoy revenge films like John Wick or Kill Bill, this is something that you might be interested in watching. I would definitely watch this with an older audience. I feel like anyone under the age of 18 would probably be scared or a little frightened because some of those scenes could be quite violent and there is a little bit of gore in there. So hopefully that doesn't psych you out in watching this amazing movie. They were not monkeying around with this one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.